Hey, my friends out there on YouTube, about ready to start my Whatnot show. I've got everything muted properly. Hopefully, we can hear me, and that's cool. And also you can hear me in the background talking because I'm talking on the Whatnot channel because I'm getting that all set up. I have some stuff that's in buy it now. Oh, not buy it now, pre-bids, but I don't think I got any pre-bids for anything today. Um, I don't know what's going to happen this morning. I'm going to do a my best to have a really good show and see where it goes from there. I hope everything is going good. Just so with all of you, I've got my coffee right here, coffee, and my new Spider-Man cup. So be ready. If you're watching me on YouTube right now, be ready for a interesting show, and we'll see what happens. Okay, gonna start the stream. Well, it starts in 1 minute. We'll give it a minute. We're gonna go ahead and give the whole minute to him. We're gonna go over here, make sure we got everything in here. Change this to the Yeti microphone. There it is. Okay. So, it's funny. I mean, they have this OBS connection for this, but every time I use the OBS connection, it totally messes everything up, and I don't want that to happen. That would be a massive problem. Massive. Massive. Anyway, so we are going live here in 40 seconds. But, so, I don't know if you've been in Whatnot, you heard what I was saying. There's a Batman, Absolute Batman #4 that's a MegaCon exclusive that I'm going to give away today if I hit 40 transactions. Not $40, not $50, not $100, but 40 transactions, 40 individual transactions, and that does not include giveaways. I am going to set up some giveaways here in a second. So the first book here is going to see up there is Absolute Flash #1. That Absolute Flash #1 is a giveaway today for the first thing I'm giving away, and then we're just going to dig into this and go to town and see what we get and see how it goes. And I'm going to do probably a bunch of $3 starts and any pre-bids that come in. All right. So anyway, we are at that go live. Here we go. Are you kidding? This is so frustrating. All right, I'll be back in a second, everyone. Why it does this? Why it's doing this every time now? What a pain in the butt. Well, no one's here, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Oh, hey, DJ Impact. I will be on in a second if you can't hear me. Yeah, I know. I know it is. I know it is. Stream from here. There we go. Gosh. It's interesting. I have this set up, pre-set up. I'm ready to go. I'm looking at my camera. I've got my coffee. I've got everything going. I got this Flash #1 up here on the screen that I'm going to be giving away here in a moment. Man, Invincible. I don't think I have any Invincible. Period. I don't know. I might have a #1 like from a free comic book day, but that's about it. I don't think I have anything else at all. Hey, how about that, Gad? How you doing today? Good to see you. All right, let me get this giveaway going, and we will. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. Was a good night at work. Kind of. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say quiet. It wasn't, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. You know how that kind of goes. And so I'm not overly awake, but I'm not super tired, but I'm just in between. Random comic giveaway. And we'll just copy that and drop that in the description for it too. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll build 5 just so I have 5 just in case I feel like giving you guys being more generous. All right, we are gonna go ahead and confirm that. Boom. And random comic giveaway number 1 is up. So where have I been for 2 weeks? Right, I disappeared. I was gone. Didn't say boo. Well, I was pretty wiped out after the last show. I did have a Dollar Train this last weekend, which was fun. I do that just so I can be a part of that group and hang out with that group and to share in the groups what they're doing. I'm not really looking at it to be a big financial booster for me. It's more about getting you guys great deals for good comics. I do have my coffee this morning, which I didn't have the last time I did coffee and comics. I completely forgot to make a cup. You should have your coffee too if you look at it. I got the Spider-Man mug. It's pretty cool. I got that at Hobby Lobby. Actually, kind of funny. It's just really strange and funny there. All right, so there's 2 people in there right now, and should get some more people in there to try to get that that Flash, absolute Flash number 1. By the way, it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, Wonder Woman's been great, Batman's been great, Superman's been great, Flash has now been great. I'm looking forward to Green Lantern. I think that came out this week. Good morning. Good morning, Will. Welcome in. Let me see here. Oh, yes, I want to put in the buyer's giveaway. That's what we're going to get here. Oh, you know what? I just realized I didn't add an image for the giveaway right now. Like my odds. Well, you actually have to buy something to... All right. Monocomics. Buyers. B-A-Y. Oh, B-U. Otherwise, it would be like Buyer's Ice Cream. Buyer's giveaway. So I don't know if you guys watched the video. You see the one book I'm giving away is that Batman, Absolute Batman number 4, MegaClon exclusive from Comic Tom. That, and then if we hit 100, I'm going to throw in either the Hulk or the Cap that's in the background there. And we will do it as we normally do. But if someone says, "Hey, I want to buy the Hulk or the Cap before before they get a giveaway," I'm gonna let them buy it, because I'm that kind of guy. All right, let's get the photo for the buyer's giveaway because I don't want to be lame and not have my photos in here. I didn't do it for the giveaway. What was I thinking? Well, anyway, normally I make fun of myself, and I'm making fun of myself. So, like, my old man hat with all the pins on it. It's like one of those things. Like, it reminds me of the reason why I chose to do it is it kind of reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa was a tugboat captain, and he collected stuff from all over the place related to boats and airplanes. He was kind of like that guy. The guy you would see who would definitely have that kind of hat. He'd have his captain's hat had a bunch of pins on it. They were all related to stuff that he had done. All right, the buyer's giveaway is now added, and let's see here. Can we edit these? No, it doesn't matter. Product actions. Edit item. Add picture. Yes, so we do a progressive buyer's giveaway. Today's progressive buyer's giveaway could get you. I mean, if we got to like $200, all 3 slabs would be going to someone. That would be the case. That would be, honestly, I don't know if I have $300 worth of stuff, or $200 worth of stuff, but I can always do that. If someone says, "Oh, hey, do you got any end of the run of Walking Dead?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I have like 50 issues. We could do them $1 a piece, so let's sell it to you for $50. Shipping's going to be like $20 or something like that for that. Just so you know. All right, confirm that. Fix that. I have to do it to all of them. Well, anyway, so why don't we get some comics up? And we're almost at the giveaway's almost at 15 seconds here. So 11 people are in there. That's great. What should we do first? How about we got this? I got this Kid Venom. It is a Derek Chew, and it is all right. Our winner for the buyer's giveaway is Troy Huff. Wonderful! Congratulations, Troy. That's really awesome. And now that I'm doing that, I just realized that I'm gonna have to put another giveaway up because that's just how it's gonna be. So we're gonna do the second giveaway just because I'm feeling generous. How about Virgin Variant Gold Goblin #1? That'll be our next giveaway. I'm gonna do it right now. Random comic giveaway #2. Because I have to get up from my desk and walk away and let you guys sit here in silence. Well, no, let's not sit in silence. Let's put some music on. Because music is what we need. Music, it makes us laugh. It makes us cry. It's what brings us all together sometimes. And what we really need in this show today is more music. So here we go. I'm going to throw that one up there. So you're welcome, Troy. Glad you won. That's fantastic. All right, so let's get some music. Music. DRM free EDM. This is a great track. I like this track. I'm gonna turn it down though. All right, I'll be right back. I need to grab my Post-it notes. I forgot to. Alright, I'm back. That was fast, right? Post-it notes. Everybody should see Post-it notes. Yeah. Because, I didn't have any on Saturday, so I was like, how am I going to write down what people are getting? And then I realized that I had a way to do it, so I figured it out. Because that's how things roll, Alright, Troy. Okay, so 3 minutes on that draw. Let's go ahead and see what else we got coming out of the box. I was talking about this Kid Venom #1. Do I have my... has anybody looked at what's in the auctions? Anybody wanting to do any pre-bids today? No pre-bids. Okay, so nobody's interested in the stuff in the bin. You should check out the bin. There are some pieces in there, some Star Wars things, some... everything's $3 because that's where I usually start my auctions. There's some things that are starting at $5 that are, well, because they're runs. So there's some runs in there for starting at $5, so it's really cool. Enjoy that stuff. Here's yeah, big gasp. They tried to breach the room too. Anyway, so this is a Derek Chew variant cover. It was from San Diego Comic-Con last year. It's number 141 of 9.99. It's Kid Venom. It's an interesting book put out by Marvel. I was surprised by it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go ahead and go to my auctions, and I got to add in... No, well, that's not good. Let's see here. Go to inventory. I think I have this already built, so I can just add it. Let's go to inactive, and we'll scroll down here to the next 20. Well, so whatnot. The Dollar Train show was really fun. It was cool. I had a bunch of stuff up for $1. And things that sometimes normally I sell for $3, $5. So it was fun. It was a blast. I listed everything, so everything was ready to go as a listing price, which is I'm not saying isn't my normal thing to do. Well, it isn't. I normally do like dollar starts or $3 starts or things like that. And yeah, this is fun. I thought I had built these all out. Oh, I did. You know what? Forget this. Let's not do that. Let's do this. I'm just going to go in here and I'm just going to go add. And we're going to go to create temporary listing, modern comics, $3 starts. Price we're going to do. We're going to do 100 of them. 100. And condition is going to be very fine to near mint. Shipping profile is 11 ounces. And oh, you know how it is. You just want to, you got to build things as they go. Anyway, so I hope everyone's doing well. I hope they've had a good couple weeks. You know, I have to say we're going to be going on vacation this weekend. That's why I'm doing the show today instead of on Saturday like I've been doing. So there we go. That's in. And confirm. And there we go. We just got our second winner on our random comic giveaway. And that was Mohawk Missy, yeah? I think. Did I see that right? There we go. Welcome in, by the way. I'm glad you're here. Mohawk. All right, Mohawk. You get Gold Goblin #1. That's what you want. Virgin variant. I think it's a unlimited. I want to say it was like one of the comic companies, 616 or Unknown Comics. Anyway, here we go. This one's up for $3 starting right now. All right, here we go. Gosh. And we're going to start this at, okay, so these guys, I'm going to start throwing these up at every 10 seconds. And we're doing them sudden death. And here we go. Kid Venom. Just to get us started off, who's going to get us started off? TMNT and Sonic. Well, how about you know what? I have an idea for you. I don't know if I have any Sonic, but I do have at your request. Now this is, just so you know, this is a damaged book, and it's a misprint as well. Okay, but the whole book is there and everything is attached. So I mean, I'll show that to you. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, and it looks all cockeyed because the cover's all cockeyed. It really is, and in fact, the whole book is kind of cockeyed on the inside too. This is the 4th printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. If the whole cover was on here, this book would be worth about, I think it was $250. In this condition, it's worth about $23. But why not start it at $3 for you guys? Anybody want it? Danny Nelson knows what he's talking about. There we go. All right. Sir Saint Guy. All right. You never know what people are going to want when you come into the show. You just never know. So, let's look. Let's see, do I have any more other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I think I had some in the past. Did I have them up here, out, in a way that I could just throw them up really easy? You would think that I would be super ready for that. Never am I super ready for anything. Oh, let's see here. Okay. And, oh. Not that one. And probably not this one either. Okay. Oh, it's all Superman stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes on the Half Shell. Turtle Power. Yeah, I know. I just sang the song. Alright, I'm just going to put up everything I have. One at a time. You tell me when you're done, you don't want it. There is issue 20, cover B. Going live for $3 right now. All right. Daddy. Here is issue 75, retail exclusive by Fried Pie. Starting at $3. All right, Daddy. Now what I have the next I have are the Last Ronin stuff, the Lost Years. I'm going to go, we'll pull them one at a time. Here's issue 1, cover C. White Tiger. No, I don't, unfortunately. Issue 2A. Issue 3A. Issue 4A. You know, I was trying to get it so that my camera was looking right at people. And 5A. I love this cover. People have homaged this now a bunch of times. Like, they did a Kanto homage of this cover. I think someone else did an homage of this cover, too, for something else, too. Just a cool cover to homage. It's very homageable. Homageable. Especially for a book that's pretty new. That's what's really, I think, which is fantastic. All right, now we have Last Ronin, Lost Day Special, one shot, A cover. And that's the last of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I know of. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any Sonic. I mean, I could go look, but I'm pretty sure I don't. That would be Sleep, Solar, something, SOS, Spaceman. Nope, no Sonic. Yeah. I used to have a whole box of Sonic, but I sold it a few years, about a year back. All right, first chunk of comics that we're gonna do. $3 starts on. Yeah, that's awesome. I know. I wish I had more. My daughter loved Sonic, and she kind of bemoaned the fact that I sold a bunch of them. All right, here's a Conan. This was a Comic-Con exclusive. Let's see. I think it's didn't make the note. I want to say it was a MegaCon exclusive. But it homages What If of the first series. I can't remember the name of the What If issue. Anyway, here we go. $3 start. All right, Mohawk. This is a Hispanic Heritage Month Lobos cover, Pablo Villalobos. It is, of course, of the infamous Bane.
In the movie, he was talking like this, and you can barely hear and understand what he was saying.
But Villalobos books, man, he's such a great cover artist. How about a little bit of Wonder Woman Black and Gold #1, one of the variant covers. I don't remember the artist on this one. Oh, well, it's Pasquale. Or Pasquale. I can't remember. It's right there on the cover. All right, Daddy, you have that one. We have another one of the Wonder Woman Black and White or Black and Gold issue #1. This one is the Linda Carter homage. I love this one. One of my favorites. I got some variants coming for next week. Of this week's some of the. If you didn't see them, there are some amazing Jenny Frison Wonder Woman covers that came out this week. That I'll probably throw in back stock and then pull them out in a couple months. This is to my understanding from Comic Tom, this Daredevil issue right here, 273, is was a unboxed issue. It does have one spine tick. I think it is pressable. I don't think it color breaks. Right there. But other than that, it's dang near perfect. John Romita Jr. classic Daredevil cover. In fact, it's one of my favorites that he did during that era and time. All right, Helverine #1 coming at you for $3. And this is the cover where Wolverine is still not his son, but Wolverine is still Helverine in this cover. All right, nobody on Helverine #1. How about Helverine #2? And this is still Wolverine, actually, but this is the variant cover by Tony Daniel. Yes, I can. I would be happy to. Mason, yes? There you go, #1. And it's up. Also, if you check out in the Buy It Now, you'll see that I'm an artist. I do sketch covers. I'm actually working on a couple commissions right now. For one of my other mods, he's not in the room right now, but but Richard Westfall. In fact, I should have that in here so you guys can see it. What was I thinking? All right, next group of books. Ooh, gonna be too many? I think it might be. Well, let's put those two. There, we'll do those two. All right. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm just pulling a stack out. We're going to go one at a time, and we're just going to keep bidding on that. Here it comes. And by the way, also, if you do see something in the bin, the auction bin, and you want to pre-bid on it, please do, and I will continue to check my pre-bids. And if that comes up, we'll run that next. So don't hesitate to look. There's some cool things in there. There's a John Byrne Avengers 233 in there. There's a Classic X-Men lot, which is all John Byrne on the inside, but Arthur Adams covers. They're all reader copies. But that's okay. All right. Conan #14. Gorgeous variant cover. I want to say it's like cover D. All right. This Virgin variant Conan is, I want to say, 5th printing number. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. Oh no. This is an FOC cover. Mike Deodato. What issue though? Why am I? Oh, issue 9. Virgin variant, Mike Deodato, Conan #9. Not a second printing. Not a third printing. First printing. Love Mike Deodato. Great artist. Nice guy too. I met him a couple times. Mohawk. Congratulations. Poison Ivy #14, a David Nakayama variant. Pretty, pretty cover. I mean, if you don't like Poison Ivy, I guess it wouldn't be as pretty to you, but, you know. Sorry about that. Okay, nobody on the David Nokielmo. By the way, this guy is a fantastic person. I was on a couple live streams with him. I've been on a couple different live streams with him. He's really nice. Super awesome guy. Super awesome guy. Okay, Wonder Woman number 3. Absolute Wonder Woman number 3. I believe this is just the regular cover. And if you're not reading this series, you should be reading this series. This is a fantastic series. It's probably, I would say, probably my favorite series out of all the Absolute stories. I mean, Batman's good because it's unique and different. Superman is interesting, but not too far off from Superman as he is. I mean, not that Jason Aaron doesn't do an okay job. Congratulations, Daddy, by the way. How about some G.I. Joe? This is a second printing of the first appearance or Snake Eyes origin story. $3. It's a great book to have if you don't have it. This was one of the ones that came in a multi-pack from Toys R Us. How about issue 30? This is a John Byrne cover. I think it's John Byrne. It might be Mike Zeck. No, I'm pretty sure it's John Byrne. John Byrne. Oh no, any Campbell covers? There might be a Campbell cover in here somewhere. In fact, I know there's a Campbell, at least one Campbell cover in here. Why don't I just throw that up there? How about that Campbell cover? Right there. Start at $3. Coming at you. No, I'm all out of Spawn. I sold Spawn. All my Spawn. Red Rooster, where are you? You're like, Campbell cover? If you got any Campbell covers, I throw up a Campbell cover and you disappear. What's that Omega Red? Oh, the Omega Red, that is actually of the most recent Superman storyline. By the way, talk about a really great storyline. Superman, this Superman storyline written by a local writer too. He's from here, from Portland here. Portland's across the river from where I am. But basically, that's just a special cover by. My goodness, I can't talk. It's because when it is. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Superman number 22, John Boy Myers cover. It's because he's in the story. I actually haven't read that far up. I'm actually behind by about 6 issues right now, so I don't know where this is at. But it's leading. I think it's the part leading into that whole idea of how they're going to get Lex's memories back, and then things are going to change again here. So I don't know. Anyway, but the John Boy Myers cover is fantastic. I think it's gorgeous. I could show it to you if you want to see it up close and personal. If you're interested in it and you want me to run it, I can do that too. But there's also a Daredevil John Boy Myers cover in there as well. There's that Superman Doomsday cover. So I'm a little bit behind in you guys' chats. I know that. I'm sorry. I was just running books. Just how it goes sometimes. Anyway, so we're getting up there. We're doing good. If we can get to, we're getting there. We're getting up there. We have 16 orders right now, which is fantastic. All right, I'm going to run this one more time just because, no, Red Rooster was in here. It was like, did he want the Campbell cover? Any Moon Knight. Moon Knight may be a possibility. I can go check. All right, so nobody on it's Red Rooster left. He ran away. The rooster ran away. Like Robin Hood.
Sir Robin, Sir Robin, Sir Robin ran away.
You know what? I told myself I would not sing like West Coast Dave Enders, but here I am doing it. Of course.
Sir Robin, Sir Robin, Sir Robin ran away.
Ooh, that's cool. First King Call in Silver Age, or in Bronze Age. All right, so I'll pull out all my Moon Knight, and you just tell me what you want out of it when we go through it by bidding and buying. Ooh, there's a lot in here actually. Fun, 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 fun. Until my daddy takes the T-Bird away. All right. Welcome back to those. I got a lot. I got a lot of Moon Knight. I mean, not a lot of old. Actually, I don't think it's not true. I think in one of the boxes there's like, no, I sold that the other day. All right, we'll start with this pile. Why did that stop? Oh, well, play now. All right, here we go. This is McNiven, Moon Knight #1. And $3 start. Coming at you. Mason, you still there? You have that one though. Okay, not a problem. Do you have that one? Other people might not have it. All right, Mason. I have another variant covered of the same. I think it's the same book, but another variant. Well, that's okay. And that one. See, Mason, I bought these the way you're buying them now, but I bought them at the comic shop when they came out. How about this Mike Mayhew variant cover? I had a signed copy of this I sold about a month ago. All right, here's a #4 McNiven cover. Yeah, this modern story of Moon Knight has been really cool. I enjoyed what I've read of it. I love reading comics, and I don't get to read. I can't read everything, so I have to be I end up having to pick what I'm going to read. And I was challenged to start reading the X-Men stuff, the new X-Men stuff, and so that kind of overcame my life. But it was okay because the Spider-Man storyline was such crap. I was able to give up Spider-Man. Moon Knight. This is #4, but this is the Joshua Cassara Stormbreakers version for cover. So it's kind of a limited trade dress, I guess, because it has that Stormbreaker logo on it. But it's Daddy's on this one. Here is issue #5. Another really brilliant McNiven cover. All right, I have some more. I'll put them up. Here is another number 6. This one is the Villain's Reign cover. Really cool painted cover. All right. Don't have an issue 7. Here's an issue 8 McNiven cover. I think I'm going to move back to Thursdays. This has been you guys are way cooler to hang out with. Here is issue number 11. Not as cool of a cover. And then I have this really great Miracle Man Moon Knight cover for issue number 15. I saw it. I picked up a bunch of the Miracle Man covers. Sold most of them. I forgot I had this one. Issue number 16 variant cover. Issue 30. And this is homaging, of course, Web of Spider-Man, where Craven buries Spider-Man. And I want to say this is Tyler Kirkham. It is. This is a Tyler Kirkham variant. And I love that classic trade dress that's on there. It's funny. So I've been buying. So I like Kerry Andrews stuff. He's a really fantastic artist, very 90s-esque. Here is the annual. And I think this is Acts of Evil. This was a series that went through all the annuals, but this is same writer though, Colin Bunn. And it's and of course the bad guy is one in there in the whole thing. And don't forget, you do have coupons in your thing because you are now at silver tier, Mason. Just so you know. Okay. Alright, and the last bit of my Moon Knight stuff. I thought I had variant. Here is Black, White, and Blood, number 1. This is the variant edition by Chris Bacallo. I love Bacallo's art. I thought he was fantastic in Generation X. Here is the original cover, but this is second printing, which I have 2 copies of. So if you want one, I have 2. Yeah, well, and the first story is Jonathan Hickman and Bacallo, so it's pretty awesome. I'm going to run the other one just in case Daddy wants one. These are, I mean, again, Jonathan Hickman, right now probably the greatest writer for Marvel of all time. I mean, his Doom comic that he did with Sanford Green, phenomenal. Here is issue 2. If you don't have this one, I think this is just the regular issue 2. I don't think I have any more of these though. There is City of the Dead number 2, and that, I believe, unless they're in that's just how this is how we do this stuff. We're not you know required to only sell at one place. Anyway, I think I have a book that kind of fell off of my sale stuff. on my eBay site that I think you might be interested in. Do you have... Let's see here. Let me see what I was selling it for. Phew! Oi! Whoo! Unsold. I must have missed it on my relist. Wow. Yes. Okay. Do you have this one? I'm just curious. Mason, do you have that one? Vengeance of Moon Knight #1. This was a special book. Okay. I had it going for $10 on my eBay site. I will give it to you today for a starting auction of $3. And this is E.M. Geist. I'm doing good. How are you? All right. You just got that one, Mason, for a fantastic deal. Well, I don't mind giving you a fantastic deal, especially with all the stuff you bought. So that is totally great. All right, so here we go. Next group of books. Coming up. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here because we still got like 40 seconds on it. Okay. How about some Absolute Batman? Going for $3. These are variant covers. This is a Del Otto Batman, Absolute Batman #3. Yes, Absolute Batman #3, Del Otto. All right, Daddy. Oh, wow. Absolute Batman #4 coming up now. Next. I love this cover. It's pretty cool. All right, Mason, you just won the giveaway. This foil is coming to you. So congratulations. Did I run the Absolute Batman #4? Absolute Batman #4 variant cover. Come at you guys. 3, 2, 1. All right, Daddy. Such a great price. How about the X Lives of Wolverine #3? This is a Leonard Ramiro cover, variant cover, and it's like it just doesn't want to be in the center for whatever reason. Maybe I just need to scoot back just a little bit. Go back just a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay. Here we go. Nobody wants the Lives of Wolverine? It's okay. How about Absolute Batman #6? Just came out this week. You get it today for $3. I already read this. It's fantastic. Fantastic. Right, Troy. here is a Enoch Lee cover of the X Deaths of Wolverine number 3. The X Deaths of Wolverine, not the lives. So kind of a cool cover. And weird cover. All right. Back and forth. This is a Philip Tan cover of the variant cover of the X Lives of Wolverine number 4. Why does Laura's hand look so mannish in that picture? You see this? That's supposed to be her hand. That's supposed to be her fist. And you're like looking at it, it's like, it's not, doesn't look like Laura's hand. How about Something Is Killing the Children number 24? I want to say I got this in some grab bag or something like that. So here you go, $3 coming to you. Less than cover price. Every once in a while I get pickups on stuff that are random. And Troy gets them for a great deal. This just came out last week. It is Catwoman number 74. This is Dan Panosian variant cover. This is a hot cover. $3. Less than cover price. Just came out last week. Troy knows what he's doing. All right. Well, just so everyone knows, not only did we unlock the Absolute Batman number 4 for the giveaway, but now, because so whomever wins the buyer's giveaway at one, if we don't get up to the next level, we'll get to pick between the Hulk number 1 or the Captain America and Falcon 205 as well, because we are at $107 and we're at 37 orders. We're at 37 orders, which means we are still 5 orders away. No, 6, because we just had another giveaway, so 6 orders away. Sorry, 6 orders away. But so whoever gets it right now, it's going to be the Hulk or the Captain America. All right, this is the 1 in 25 foil variant of Absolute Flash number 1, coming at you for $3. This retails at $6.99. Came out last week, or yes, came out last week. All right, Mason, you took that one away. Good job. Foily goodness. Foily goodness. That is a great cover. All right, so let me grab my next chunk of books. Swamp Thing foil cover. This is first guy, cigarette smoking magic guy, Constantine, I think. But pretty foil cover. I'm doing good today. All right, Mohawk, that is yours. Oh yeah, if you don't know about my shows, the rule is you buy something, you get something. So when you buy stuff, I always throw in a couple extra books or a book, depending on what you buy, how much you buy, all that stuff. And I make sure you get things extra so that even your shipping is well worth it. So again, here we go. A Batgirl number 12. This is the facsimile. First Harley Quinn in the DCU. First cover appearance, too. All right, Troy, that's yours. Jenny Frison variant, Aquaman number 3. Mira, holding her trident, not a trident, fork? Have you seen the video where Batman is arguing with Aquaman because he's got the 5-spike trident just like that, and they're arguing about how it's not a trident because it has more than 3 pokey things? Oh my gosh, I died laughing so hard last night when I saw that. All right, MCMC, that is yours. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, guys, we are so close. So close. Nick Fury versus Fin Fang Foom. This is J. Michael Straczynski and Ellen Kasaga, but the cover is drawn by, if I remember, that is... I think that's the guy who... Oh, no. I think it's Gary Frank. That's a Gary Frank cover. You know, the guy who did... first stuff he really did with Marvel Comics was with J. Michael Straczynski. Anyway, coming at you. This was a book from 2 weeks ago, and it is coming at you for $3, less than cover price. It's a one-shot. All right. How about a Venom Delato? Venom number 4, all new Venom. We are going to find out really soon who Venom is. This is coming up. That's like the next issue is actually we find out who the new Venom is. They have like all these speculation covers that I've seen. Clayton Crane drew like 6 covers. It's freaking amazing. Speculation. Is it Robertson? Is it who could be the new Venom? That's a cool cover. I mean, look at the way the head, the eyes are like bleeding almost. It's just really cool. This is the very popular One World Under Doom Tyrannosaurus Doom variant cover. And I think that unlocks the Absolute Batman, just so you guys know. So now there's two slabs that are coming at you for the buyer's giveaway today. All right, Troy. Troy's going, man, all the covers I missed at my LCS. And I'm getting for less than cover price. This, I love this. Again, love this old school trade dress across the top of it. This is a great thing. This is a great cover. This is one of the book reader covers. They did a whole series of them this last month, and he's reading the omnibus about himself, which I think Miles was reading somewhat like omnibus of Amazing Spider-Man, and so that was pretty funny. I thought that was cool. But this also cover price, less than cover price. All right. Now, like I said, I wasn't collecting the Spider-Man issues this last because I quit collecting Spider-Man, but I could not help myself but had to buy the Secret Wars Invisible Woman variant cover. And yes, I know it's not Invisible Woman, it's Spider-Man, but you know, but it's homaging Secret Wars number 8, first, or arguably first Venom, first black suit for sure. Alright, nobody on that one. Any modern Flash? I might have some modern Flash. Transformers number 18. This is cover B. This is the new Transformer that they just built out of broken Transformers. Coming at you. First cover appearance of this new character as well. Great story. All right, Troy. This is a comic book I read the day it comes out. No matter what else I've got going on, I always make sure I read it the day it comes out. Okay, so